Welcome everybody to the Innovation Mobile. In this video, as you guys already know, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 best competitive meta decks going into the May 2018 format. Throughout this video, I'm going to be taking you guys throughout my day explaining the decks I feel like will be the best meta decks going into this format. So I'm just going to shoot straight into the video. Starting with the first deck I'm going to talk about is Trickstars. Trickstars is one of those decks I hate to talk about. Trickstars is the deck that pretty much single-handedly makes everyone cringe. The deck has a lot of burning capabilities between Trickstar Candina, a lot of the supporting cards, that one girl, I can't think of her name right now, that bounces Candina back to the hand to bring back herself to the field. And they have the Trickstar Light Stage, which does a lot of forcing the back row. What is that about? I don't know. Very irritating. Definitely Trickstars is the biggest contender for this format. Reincarnation and Droll and Lockbird is a big problem. Now I did see that one subscriber said that, hey Chris, Droll and Lockbird, the Reincarnation, that combo rarely goes off. I've never, ever hardly pulled that combo off. Well, I'm here to tell you, at InnovationYGO's locals and near-mint games, for whatever reason, that combo gets pulled off on me at least twice a month by multiple people or different people. So Trickstars is definitely a heavy contender for this upcoming format. By it not getting hit on the ban list, it's definitely something to look out for going into the near future for this current format. So yeah, man, if you guys want to play some of the best decks, look into Trickstars. I mean, reincarnation in your opponent's hand away, making them draw something that might be crap in a format where pretty much almost everything is combo orientated and or combo based. It's definitely something that can make you cringe. So yeah, man, pick up Trickstars if you want something that make people cringe, maybe if you want to fight you, and if you want something that's going to be great. Alright everybody, so the next deck I'm going to talk about as far as being one of the 5 best decks to play in this current format is obviously ABC. Now, the ABC deck is a deck that, for better or for worse, has been catching everyone for surprise. Like, for example, in the beginning of last format, I would have never thought ABC was going to be the powerhouse that it was. And once the release of the Nightmare archetype came out, bruh, you guys can't tell me that ABC ain't killing it. They're able to extra link. ABC Buster Dragon is able to banish people's stuff just by pitching a card out of his hand. The tagging in and tagging out capabilities of the deck is insane. So, you know, moving forward with the deck, I don't see how anyone's going to be able to handle that deck. And honestly speaking, I know everyone is saying, well, the deck ain't that good. It's easy to beat. You can system down it. But, man, when you think about how powerful ABC is, though, it's just like, man, I don't think a machine deck should be doing all the extra link. And moving forward, I can definitely see potentially one day the Nightmare archetype getting hit as far as being too much of a utilization. I saw a post on Zodiac Duelist literally yesterday where the guy, he was playing, I think he was playing Nightmare ABC, and he was running Soul Charge. He literally had every freaking zone linked up with a linked monster. So literally it locked the opponent out with extra link, and he had every little zone linked up with the Nightmare cards. So pretty much his entire field was full of link monsters and extra link, and it was just totally dumb. But yeah, man, ABC as a deck is definitely one to contend for this up-and-coming format. It's proven itself, has been topping at events. So if you guys want something solid that's really original to pick up, try picking it out. It looks fun to me, and honestly, it seems to be a little bit more consistent than the Spiral version of the deck. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below, of course. But yeah, man, look into ABC because it's definitely a powerhouse, and Buster Dragon ain't no joke. Alright guys, so next meta deck I'm going to talk about in the top 5 meta decks for the current format is obviously Spiral. Now, Spirals is another great deck for this current format. It did take a big hit when it came down to Ancient Fairy Dragon getting banned on the ban list, which is really big because Fairy Dragon enabled a lot of combos initiating the Spirals abusing Destrudo. And you guys already know with Destrudo being able to get abused, you can do Fairy Dragon, pop the Dragon's Ravine, gain 1,000 life points, add your Spiral Resort, play your resort, search out your combo pieces from there. Now the Nightmare cards, once again, just like in the ABC deck, play a big role in Spirals because they allow the Spiral deck to do a lot more combo pieces. Spirals as a deck in general, with Agent's ability to pop back rolls, Sleeper ability to just pop spells and traps, I think it's just a solid pick. And moving forward from what it seems like I'm looking at online, Nightmares definitely gave it that big push to make the deck a little bit better in Tier 1. Now, also with that being said, let's think about what Konami may do to this deck for the ban. Because if you do pick this deck up, be on the lookout. You're probably only going to be able to use it till the next Banlist release, which is August. Because they're apparently no sooner in August, according to Konami. So, if we do get another Banlist in August, with that being said, we may see Spirals get hit on that list. It's been a deck been out for a while. So if you are going to play this deck and you're going in that, it'll be great pickup for you because it's considered one of the best decks at the moment. The Sleeper Turbo is so good. The sleepering your opponent and popping back over agent. His ability is just to, look at your opponent's top card they're going to draw. Just overall, the knowledge of the deck and the advance the deck can give you just solid. Just keep in mind, if you do invest into this deck and you're not going into nationals, it's not going to be worth the investment. So you guys are going to have to pick out your own, do your own thinking to see if it's worth the investment for you when it comes down to picking up the Spiral deck. But yeah, Spirals is definitely a good pickup for this current meta. Alright, so I just made it back in my crib, and thank you guys for enjoying the ride with me. So the last two definitely talking about for some of the best decks going in today's format are going to be the Strike Blade, not Strike Blade, but the Brandish Maiden deck, mixed with whatever they want to be mixed with, and the other deck is going to be Altergeist. So let's start off with Brandish Maiden, because that's the first deck I know about to the T. First of all, if you guys haven't seen my Brandish Maiden explain video, click right here to watch that video. It's an awesome video explaining what that deck does in depth. Essentially, what Brandish Maidens do is very similar to Zodiac in regards to how you can turn your one Maiden to an XYZ monster, and it recycles their spell cards. They give them different advantage. They have a spell card that, for example, pops a back row, and they have a spell card that pops monster. In addition to that, they also have a spell card to make a token, and their link monsters can be made off of themselves, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. So with that being said, moving forward with that deck, they're very consistent. Now I'm not just blowing smoke out of my butt. The deck has been doing great in the LCG with the Inferno 8 version. They also have a, it makes that Brandish Maiden with everything in the LCG. They have Infernoids, I've seen Layer of Darkness. I think I even seen an ABC version, so Brandish Maiden, that deck as a whole, is something to be reckoned with, which is why it made this list as one of the 5 best decks into this format. The last deck I'm going to be talking about, Altergeist. Now, I'm not going to lie, I don't know much about the Altergeist, but I know Capital G, Mega freaking Capital G, good channel, check him out. He's been bragging about this deck for a while. What this deck does: trap heavy deck that revolves around doing different things. They have a trap that brings back one of their Altergeists in the graveyard to the field, like a Call of the Hunted. And then when you banish that trap, I don't know the names, don't ask me. You can add an Altergeist trap from your graveyard to your hand, or add one from your deck to your hand, something like that. They also have a trap that when you can send an Altergeist monster face up in your board to the graveyard, and then get the activation of the monster back and destroy it. That's huge. Reason being, they have Altergeist Multi-Faker. I did remember him. I believe when you bring him out through an Altergeist effect, you can special someone from the deck. They gain a lot of advantage. They're able to spam to the field with their Link monster. And watching a few games on YGO, off of YGO Pro just on YouTube, the deck gained a lot of advantage. Now, once again, I'm not blowing smoke out of my butt. The deck's just that solid. In the LCG, pretty much tops every other event, if not winning that event. The deck on average runs about 19 traps. If you guys like something trap heavy, it's definitely something to look forward to. Once again, I am not an expert with the deck, so don't ask me about how to combo with the deck and etc. Just know, based on the OCG results from what I've seen, based on everyone hyping the deck up, the deck is a force to be reckoned with. But ultimately, it's one of those decks that, even though it does well in the OCG, it may or may not do well in TCG. That's only because I've seen personally in the past decks do well in the LCG and not in TCG. For example, Layer of Darkness. At the moment, it hasn't done anything yet, but in the OCG, when it first came out, it did pretty okay. But that's because they did have the Brandish Maidens, so they fused the Brandish Maiden with the Layer of Darkness to make it good. So, with all of that being said, these are my top 5 best decks going into the next format. Now, like I always tell you guys, if there was a deck that wasn't not on this list, that you guys would have liked to see on this list. I want you guys to post that in the comment section down below. If you guys liked this format of the video, I try to do something different where I took you guys through my day, pretty much in my car, in the Innovation Mobile. For one, it helps me to get these videos out a lot easier for me because I don't got to do too much recording. I just did a little bit of recording here, a little bit of recording here, and add them all together. And for two, I feel like a change of scenery per scene adds more value to the video. So if you guys agree with me or disagree with me, post in the comment section down below if you liked it or not. Alright guys, so once again, this is InnovationYGO, and I'm signing out. Let's get this video to 200 likes if possible. And if the video does get 200 likes, I'll take a video request out of the comment section down below and turn it into a video. Alright guys, peace and stay innovative. Deuces.